So marketing is getting people interested in your products and services, getting eyes on the ball. Sales is how do I pass the ball back and forth and get it into the goal. Marketing and sales are not the same thing. Hey, what's up? My name is LeBauer and I am a physical therapist. And I want to talk about marketing and sales and why you need both. Here's the problem. Pretty much everyone only wants to do marketing. Everyone wants to do marketing. They want to do Facebook ads. They want to do email marketing. They want to go out and do workshops. And they come to me and they say, Aaron, I need more patients. I'm not getting enough patients. I'm like, well, how many phone calls are you getting? And they're getting like, even a dozen phone calls a week. 1 phone call a day, 5 calls a day. I don't have any patients. Okay. The problem isn't marketing. The problem is sales. I want you to know that marketing and sales are not the same thing. And if you're scared to sell, then you need to get over yourself. Everyone only wants to do marketing because marketing's safe. Look, I can blame someone else when the marketing doesn't work. I can blame the Facebook ads guy. Marketing didn't work. I can blame Facebook ads. I can blame Facebook. I can blame anyone when the marketing doesn't work. But guess what you can't do? You can't blame yourself when the sales doesn't work. But what do? They say, the marketing didn't work. You brought in the wrong people. Well, look, I'm going to tell you, if you can't get around your own sales and get over yourself, then it doesn't matter how much you pay, who you pay, what you pay for marketing, it's not going to work. It's not going to get you the results that you want because you're afraid to sell. And this goes if you're a physical therapist, if you're a massage therapist, if you sell widgets, you sell pitas, you sell hamburgers, you sell gym memberships, you sell cars. It doesn't matter what GM does on their ads if you are a car salesman and you can't actually sell. But here's the thing. Most people think that, it's a medical service, it should be ethical. I can't sell it, right? Because that would be yucky. I have been on the receiving end of bad sales and yucky sales, right? But look, if I know I can help you, I can't just come up to you and say, hey, let me help you because I know a better way. It's like the person, there's 2 types of people, right? There's the person who is riding down the street commuting in front of me when I was commuting in San Francisco, who's got her seat post way too high. And I'm like, hey, it looks like you might have an easier time riding that bike if, you lowered your seat post a little bit. And she looked at me and was like, I know what I'm doing. My boyfriend set it up this way. And I was like, whoa, okay, bite my head off. All right. And that was like 20 years ago. The same as the person that has like a couple 100,000 followers who's asking for, donations instead of selling courses, or asking for, Venmo payments instead of getting you into their email list and selling you the knee pain solution program that you really need. Like, I see from the outside what's happening, and I'm like, instead of asking for this and trying to get people in your program that way, why don't we set up a whole email marketing system and a sales process and get you some sales scripts and get the right people on the phone and sell them into $1,000 products and get everyone else into a $200 program rather than a $50 program. But I can't just go after that person. I have to market to them. I have to get them the right message so they're interested in the knowledge and product that I have. Once then they raise their hand and say, hey, Aaron, I'm interested in your free download. I'm interested in your free book on back pain, your free book on, how to earn $1 per follower on Instagram, if not 10. Once they do that, then it's sales time. Okay, sales isn't me telling you, it's still me asking you questions and prompting you to take the next step in getting you into my programs. So marketing is getting people interested in your products and services, getting eyes on the ball. Sales is how do I pass the ball back and forth and get it into the goal. Sales is that conversation. And look, if I know I have a solution to your problem and I try to sell it to you by asking you questions and giving you exactly what you need, there's no unethical way about that. And so if you're a physical therapist, it's your duty and obligation to sell physical therapy. It's actually your duty and obligation to learn how to sell physical therapy, because selling physical therapy is just like enrolling people into your plan of care. How do I get people to agree to enroll in the plan of care? It's called sales. Sales is important, but they're not the same as marketing. And all too often, and Jordan and I talk about this, Jake and I talk about this, Alex and Will and talk about this. It's like everyone just wants to learn how to do Facebook ads. Everyone wants to learn how to do the sexy stuff that if it doesn't work, they can blame someone else. I can tell you what, everyone that does do paid Facebook ads won't do it for people that don't have a proven system and can't sell. And you probably already have enough people coming through your system. Like right now, like, okay, call volume. I looked at it. My call volume in our clinic is down 50% from January, February. It started like March 9th. 50% less calls. Well, we're pretty darn good at sales. And guess what? Our conversion rate has gone down. So if we sucked at sales, we'd have no one in the clinic. But we're pretty damn good at sales. And it's changed, and the sales isn't changing, it's the marketing is changing. The reason people are wanting to come see us right now is slightly different. So it's a little bit different sales question, but primarily we have to pivot our marketing message, not the marketing, avenues, right? Right now, more than any time ever, it's important to get used to this process. It's important to get used to sales. It's important to get used to, taking responsibility for getting people physical therapy. So what's happened in the last few weeks? Elective surgeries, can't do them, right? No elective surgeries. Well, what happened to physical therapy? Why have no voices been heard about physical therapy as an alternative to elective surgery? I don't know, maybe the coronavirus got in the way of that message. I wish I had an even bigger platform to talk about that. I wish NPR would call me up. I wish, the Huffington Post would call me up and say, hey, Dr. LeBauer, what do you think about alternatives to surgery? I'm telling you, where is this? I am not even big enough yet to have that platform. There's some people out there that have a big enough platform. I haven't heard them yet either. I would love to hear that, right? Because sales starts with you. The marketing starts with you, but marketing's getting them in so you can sell them, right? We should be selling physical therapy as this alternative to unnecessary surgery, right? To elective surgery. But we're so afraid to sell, we can't even sell our own profession. Because it's not about physical therapy, it's what they want, not what you want for them, right? I don't want someone with a high seat post, or I want someone with a high seat post to look like they're riding comfortably, but they don't care, they're doing it for a certain reason. So I just need you to know, the number one way to sell something ethically is to ask the right question. You just got to ask the right question. Now, if you can ask the right question, or a couple questions to figure out why they want what you got, and if they're actually interested in what you've got to sell, then now let's put fuel on the fire for the marketing. If you know how to convert, you know how to sell, then let's go knock it out of the park with the marketing. You get me? So you can spend a lot of money on marketing and Facebook ads, or you could spend some time trying to figure out how to sell. But I want you to know and think about, why is it that patients come to see you? And what do you help them do? Okay, why they come to see you? That's information you need to use in your marketing. What do you help them do? Getting to the bottom of that question is going to help you sell. Because you got to get them to tell you what they want. And then when they tell you, when your patient and prospect, right, you've marketed them, they're no longer a lead now, they're a prospect. When your prospect gives you the information about what they really want and why it's so important to them, then you can enroll them in your program, and that's called physical therapy sales.